Before we go to the video, I'd just like to give one channel shout. Yeah! This shout out goes out to my friends, Mama JuPa. Oh, that's fun to say. Mama JuPa is a channel with so much potential. If you want to know what Mama JuPa means, they have a whole video explaining what they do. They do cartoon impressions, singing. It's all silliness you've seen on other YouTube channels. So do me a favor, go subscribe to these lovely ladies right here and tell them your boy sent you. Mama JuPa. It's so much fun to say. Alright, you can cue the intro now. Go. Hey, what's up guys? SuperSamuraiM here, and Into the Spider-Verse is a movie. Period. End of sentence. So, Into the Spider-Verse won the Oscar for Best Animated Feature. That's amazing. Breaking Disney's awesome streak of just winning this award many, many times. Sorry Incredibles 2, I love you, but at least, Bow won for Best Animated Short. I mean, it was pretty much shoo-in, but... And there's a good reason for that. This movie is spectacular, and in this video, I'm going to explain what makes Into the Spider-Verse spectacular. There's just too many reasons of why this won the award that it did. Let's get the big one out of the way. The animation. Pixar may have set a new standard for animated feature films, but this one broke barriers on animated feature films. The comic book art style is just a mastercraft on how to make a comic book come to life in movie form. I mean, if you weren't a fan of that screenslaver scene in Incredibles 2, I mean, you might have a problem with this, but it still looks visually stunning. This movie is just so great to look at. But I didn't pick this girl just because she looks fine as all get out. But her personality is wonderful. What did I just say? It brought a great character, Miles Morales, to the forefront on the big screen for the first time ever. And oh boy, you may think that with all the different spider people in this movie, you would think that they would kind of like, that's where they have some problems, where it just kind of shy away from Miles Morales. And that's what's so good. It doesn't. It always comes back to Miles at any point in the story. All the events that happen in the movie, they all revolve around Miles' story. And that's just great storytelling right there. Speaking of spider people, this movie is just a giant love letter to the Spider-Man franchise. Like I said before, the first few minutes of this movie already tells us what we're in for when we get into the story. Just a bunch of spider people doing a bunch of spider stuff. Even Sony themselves realizes that Spider-Man's had some good moments, some bad moments, and some so-so moments. And they totally pull a Lego Batman with this thing. I mean, I don't know why, but companies just love to, they recognize their flaws and they love to poke fun at themselves. And that's why I think Into the Spider-Verse stands well alongside Lego Batman and all the other like parody films. Like, I don't know why, but somehow parodies do so much better than like actual like you're supposed to take it seriously films. So yeah, it's a giant love letter, and that post-credit scene really shows it. I'm not even kidding you. I cannot for the life of me stop laughing after I left that movie theater. Also in the first few minutes of the movie, this movie has just a great soundtrack. Like already, I mean, Black Panther, that movie has such like one of the best soundtracks other than Guardians of the Galaxy. But Into the Spider-Verse beats both Black Panther and Guardians. There I said it, boom, send tweet. Into the Spider-Verse has Sunflower, a bunch of other early 2000s songs that I heard that were earworms to me even like back then. Like, so much nostalgia with the music, and the urban style is just, because it's set in Brooklyn, and Miles Morales he's a kid. Of course he's gonna be listening to that stuff. So the music, it ages so well, and it just makes this movie that much more timeless. Like, I don't know how many times I've listened to Sunflower at this point, but it's a lovely song. I said it. Yeah, I don't know why, but some people like to hate on the soundtrack for some reason, and I just don't understand why. Because the soundtrack is so good, better than Guardians and Black Panther, and that's a big statement too, because those have magnificent soundtracks. But this beats both of them. I mean, no competition needed, like, really. So now that this movie exists, and Sony's already planning to make, like, more of these, like, I'm interested to see sequels, spin-offs, expanded universes. Like, I just want to see more movies done in this style. I want to see more comic books come to life. And that after-credits scene just gave us hope that we might get, like, sequels and spin-offs of this, and I really love that. Could we see Venom in the Spider-Verse? Who knows? Who knows? There's so much to speculate about the Into the Spider-Verse, but still, can't wait to see more movies done like this. And it may age better than the Lego movies are doing, because, I mean, this is made by the same people that made the Lego movie. And when the Lego movie came out, it was groundbreaking. When Lego Batman came out, excellent. I don't know a single person who saw Ninjago, but... And then Lego Movie 2 happened, and it was okay, but it wasn't as good as the first. And now it's just kind of, we're over it. But this, I see this style of film being timeless for generations to come. Cannot wait. That was fantastic. Amazing. Spectacular. So guys, what did you think of Into the Spider-Verse? Did you love it as much as I did? I hope you did. And also, did this deserve Best Animated Feature? Because it obviously did. And you don't have to comment, but if you think Infinity War should have won for visual effects, please do tell me. Because I'm not salty or anything. Because it totally should have won. Screw you first, man. So, as always, please like the video, like it, subscribe for more content, sure support by ringing the bell, subscribe to Mama JuPa, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Sup. Could you imagine, like, sitting in class like this? Like, how long could you do that? I have a question. Oh!